This will be the second video for this one because I had to pause while I worked on getting ready to sketch this person who is an anonymous person in the airport. And he wants this, so this is like a little more than a background person. And your backgrounds you want to look normal. I'm not speaking from expertise. This is just how, when I read comic books, you know, you like the background just to look normal, but you don't want it to be overpowering, pulling away from the main interest, which in this scene is Henry himself standing in the airport in the middle of the scene there. You do like detail enough to make it look good. Don't want it to look sparse. I want it to just look. There it is. That's somebody in the background, but nobody to think about. Kind of what somebody would see if they were at the airport themselves. You seldom remember people, all the people you would see. You might see somebody you think of later. I did that earlier at a large place. I saw them on the elevator and saw them again later. Didn't know who they were. Just remarked I had seen them elsewhere when I saw them again. But generally, you won't remember. And that's what you're trying to do here. Those huge crowds of people that you will see when you're going to get your luggage and whatever else you need to do. Shoulder's feeling pretty good, so I'm gonna see how far I can go. Stiffness is my own fault. Playing computer games and other stuff, and I should have rested, and I didn't. And then I should have did some stuff to relax one night when it wasn't that bad, and I didn't. And then it came back really intense the next day, which was yesterday. It surprised me. It wasn't bad, but when I was soaked in some hot water, the way some of the muscles just felt a stinging sensation. Not stinging, but it was just a weird sensation. It was weird that they were that tired or fatigued, that the hot water would create that sort of relief. Anyway, back to the drawing. I was trying to give him an adequate amount of attention. He's walking off to the side from Henry. He's not related to him at all in any way. Looks kind of like a guy on the page one, so if when I color him, I probably will try not to make it colored the same, the shirt and pants, because I don't want it to, just don't want to put that much into it. He's just an anonymous guy in the airport, same as the lady on the other side I'm fixing to do. This is the really meat and potatoes of pen and ink drawing. It's all these big shadows that I have always been such a fan of. I never really got it like I wanted, but I never pursued it, so that's kind of why I don't have that. I'm not gonna do the shadows on the ground yet. I'm gonna try and do this without stopping the video again, because it'll make a third video. This is the lady on the other side. That's my hand. And I got a light above, trying to keep this well lit while I do it. I'm not gonna watch the camera while I work on it, So hope you're seeing everything okay. I still gotta get a stand for the camera. I don't know when I will. I just keep talking about it. This being another anonymous person. Now these two are going to be full figures in that they'll be drawn and colored. I got a couple of other characters in this scene who will be silhouettes, which I enjoy doing stuff like that, not just because they're just silhouettes. I just like the effect of using silhouettes in the background. I think it could be quite effective. This is her big rolling bag, which I had to adjust a little bit when I was sketching it, and I'm adjusting it a little bit now. Get that. I don't know if you can see me doing that. Getting the edges of it. Wanted to just look normal, but not too emphasized. Alright. Back over to her. This is finish some this see shadow on this part of it, so I'm gonna put a little more on the face, but I ain't gonna do that yet. I might do that with the painting coloring part. If I'll do all these lines later, I may finish them up off camera. Hopefully you're getting the gist. I did a little smear with touched it wet. That's not bad. I can fix that on the computer if I don't get it fixed here in the painting itself, if it'll even be visible. I don't know if you're going to show you that, or if you even see it that well. Zoom. I don't think you can see it. That's a little smudge there, but you're not really getting the effect of it. Be a little something for me to touch up at the end, if it even becomes apparent. It needs to be. This image here is kind of making me impatient to finish the first page, because I liked the effect of the silhouette so much. I was ready to get to it quickly and wanted to finish the first page quicker just so I could get to this page. So this is going back up here to draw her other arm and hand. She's just lightly swinging as she moves around the airport, going to her destination, which has little to do with Henry, who's just standing in the middle of the airport, looking a little amazed. Getting her, she's actually got a profile, which is fine. But sometimes you have to be watchful how you do it so it doesn't look, or so it looks okay. Not sure how long I want her hair to be. It's gonna be a little long, but not real long. Yeah, seemed like I had a sketch of some fluffing over her shoulders. Anyway, that's gonna be that for now. She's got almost, she got on a sleeveless top. Unless I decide to change it later, which I don't think I will. Alright. This one here, I'm gonna go ahead and do work on this one. he is a silhouette. Because all I had to do was put in his outline. And he's facing toward the window he's standing in front of. And I'm skipping where the frames, there's going to be black lines that are also part of the silhouette. They're like the frames of the window of the the huge window at the airport. But he'll be completely silhouette. And I don't know if you can see those sketch lines of where the flame lines. I used a ruler to draw them in straight. The next silhouette is standing behind Henry. Excuse me while I adjust, because I don't want to cut off the camera and make another video. I guess I might have to pause them at 11 minutes. I don't know how long it's going to take to upload all this. That's the next silhouette. Zoom up here, hold it up here, not zooming. I'm just moving the camera up. This person appears to have on a hat. Now this one, I grabbed the photo, I just needed the background of an airport for Henry to be standing in. And it was actually the background photo I found had the silhouettes in it, which was a nice addition. I used the background with the silhouettes. I'm moving to the plane, which is also silhouetted up here at the top. If you can see it yet, let's see, you can see a little bit in the sketches. Now one thing about this, I was able to put it in without regard to the plane shape, because it's going to be a black silhouette and I don't want to mess with trying to draw the actual shape of the plane, but actually just the flat silhouette of it, which is what I have. And there's another one of those frames of the window which blocks part of the plane silhouette, because the plane's one of them in the background taking off into the sky, or look, maybe coming down. It might be coming in for a landing, looks like. Make these lines a little heavier because they'll all be filled in when this is finished. And I'm still debating with myself. I may paint this fading blue sky background in first and then fill in the black of the silhouettes, because I think it'll look better, because then the black will be more blocked on top of it and stand out from it better, I think. Alright. Hang on 1 second, I don't want to stop the camera. I want to do a little reference look at my sketch. And I'm going to do some... Oh, I'm getting stiff. I got to twist around. Oh, excuse me. This is going to be... I'm working on doing the shadows, or how I want them to look. And I didn't do anything. I'm using Sharpie markers for this. I may wind up doing a lot of this off camera, having a little difficulty, and you can't see it now anyway. I'll do Henry's and then we'll pause. And this is just a very brief sporadic shadow that he's casting on the hard ground. And that's gonna be it for the moment. What am I pointing at? Okay. That's the so far of the panel 1, page 2. That's it so far. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.